back, my naughty little monkeys. My first guest tonight, a very talented actor. He stars in the CBS hit Numbers, which is on Fridays at 10 o'clock. Take a look at this.
Tell me something, Mr. McCrary. You are Cheer Chick 15? What's the username I go by? Pretending to be a 15-year-old girl wanting sex.
Excuse me, but what is it you think my client has done here?
Hold on a second, counselor. This is Scott Tillman, Jared Holt, and this is John Santos. They're all dead. They all communicated with Cheer Chick 15. What? Yeah, that's right. They were given an address of a house to meet on the day they were murdered.
Whoa, Rob Morrow, everybody.
Set here, huh?
Yeah, it's new. Of course you haven't been here before. We got a higher apartment with a view over the city. What do you think?
I think it's very clubby. I think you need a billiard. It feels like it wants a pool table.
A pool table, yeah. You know, we're on a CBS budget here, buddy.
Hey, man, what do you mean? CBS has the biggest coffers going. What they better be paying
Well,
you well,
no. They pay the prime time well, and then, of course, then there's the early part of late night, and then there's me.
I doubt it. I'm sure they take care of you, and
They
well,
take care
should.
of me just fine, thank you very much indeed. And obviously they take care of you, because look at this thing you're wearing. What the hell is that?
This is deceptive. This looks like some kind of high-end thing, but it's this fascinates me. I don't know why, but that you can you put this in the washer. It's like it says only.
So can you get a? It says you can put it in the washing machine.
There you go. I mean, that's kind of bizarre. Right?
That's the kind of jacket I'm looking for.
This is very modern. This is going to outlive us all. This
Yeah. It's the it's good. I like it. It's got the little kind of soccer ball buttons as
very
well.
groovy.
I like that.
It's got a little retro historical kind of thing.
Yeah. No, it's nice. How are you doing? Are you having a nice time on the Numbers show?
I'm having a really good time.
Are they spelling it properly? Yeah, they're still doing that little 3. Num-3ers. What the hell is that?
Well,
Num-thers.
that's logoing. That's logo. This is actually our official
N3. Very good.
N3.
Yeah.
So without that, we wouldn't be able to have a logo. You can have a logo, right?
I don't have a logo. I think. Do I have a logo at this show? Yeah.
I think actually, when I look at yours, I think if I were, if I was hired as a consultant, I would say that should be the late Squared show, to make it modern.
Oh yeah, the late Square show. That would be too much like Num-3ers, though.
No,
yeah.
that would be good.
No.
Look, we're on the same network. We can create a brand, a franchise thing. There's a whole thing.
No, I don't like it. No.
You're the boss. I'll defer to you.
How are you still solving the crime? It looks very brutal, that kind of business on the...
It can be brutal, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this particular episode is really interesting. And it was funny because in the New York Times today there was a cover story. I don't know if you read that paper, but...
The New York Times?
About, yes, about a vigilante organization called Perverted Justice that goes after... which has this double-edged connotation, but they go after, would-be pederasts.
Right.
And there was a whole controversy because they were on Dateline, and they would go after these people. But this show deals with that, about a vigilante pederast, and that notion of, are they doing, even though they're doing something they're taking law into their own hands, are they doing something that's good for society or not? So
do you ever take the law into your own hands?
Whenever I can.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Do you ever just steal a car and go nuts?
All the time.
Yeah.
Actually, as a kid, I was in cars. I took my mother's car when I was 14, and I would go drive. She would go away for the weekend. She would go up to a train station to go on some, she was a dental hygienist. She would go on these trips. And
Wait, slow down. She was a dental hygienist and she would go on these trips? What are you talking about?
Well, that's what she told me.
Some kind of LSD dental hygienist?
No, they have conventions here and there. And
well,
she would
about
go,
keeping teeth clean?
Yeah, it's an important thing.
Yeah, sure.
And so I would sneak up to where she would leave it with my friends, take an extra key, and we would drive and go crazy out for the weekends with these cars. And it's amazing because we did it for years, and none of us we would do bad things and drive these cars.
Stop right there. Bad things. Define a bad thing?
Well, let's say we were consuming things that might alter our perceptions, and then we would drive around with like 17 people in a...
Oh, no, that is bad. That's Nicole Richie bad right there. That's naughty bad.
That's the thing.
As long as you weren't in the carpool lane on your own, that's the main thing.
It's a good thing I wasn't rich and old, and I would have been famous, because I would be dead.
You've been rich and famous twice now. You were rich and famous Northern Exposure. Then were you poor and unknown in between, or did you just take some time off? Because you're rich and famous now, and you were rich and famous. What happened in between? Were you just kind of like, oh man, I wish I had some money, or somebody knew who I was?
I always wish I had some money, and
Yeah.
you know, I guess I kind of can't. The fame thing kind of kept. Once you're out, you're out there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You were out? I didn't even know you were out. You were out?
You're discovered. No, this is the moment. You know what's the funny thing is, I think last time I was here, this came up as a theme.
Did it really? You know what? I think I must have a subconscious kind of
I think
fancy
clearly,
you or something.
Yeah. Me or...
I think that must be it.
It's,
No, it's all right. How's the lovely daughter? How's your lovely daughter?
She's a sweetheart. I'm not going crazy trying to get her the gifts that she wants. The crazy.
Oh, Christmas, yeah, of course, yeah.
It's you. And what about you? Have you got all your gifts?
Oh my, no, I don't buy anybody anything.
Yes, you. Your son.
No,
What's your son's name? Liam or?
Milo is my son, and your daughter's name is Two Morrow.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you
Yeah.
you haven't?
Yeah. You didn't know? Yeah. Yeah.
It's old news.
Yeah.
But so you haven't gotten all the gifts? Right?
No, I haven't. Do you go out? Do you get everything? Do you buy it yourself, or do you have your assistants and your lackeys to go and do it?
Both.
Yeah.
I do. If I know specifically, like for instance, a particular doll she wanted, I'll ask.
What does she want then for Christmas?
She wanted this one crazy doll that it's called Baby Alive, which she calls for some reason Baby a Lie.
Right.
But the thing about this nightmare thing that's about to come into my life is that it's designed to pee and cry and defecate, if you will.
Oh no.
And she wants the thing, and I'm like, I mean, I'm curious where they come up with this is. What's the value and what they actually, what's the substance?
Well, they'll sell you diapers. Yeah, and what comes out?
Exactly.
Yeah, what do they actually? Oh, yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that.
No. Well, we'll take a break. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Rob Morrow, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Rob Morrow. We were talking about toys for Christmas. Do you have any toys that you kind of like? Do you have motorbikes or? You do?
Yep.
Do you have a
Motorbikes,
motorbike?
cars, guitars,
Really?
cameras.
Do you ever play the guitar and ride your motorbike at the same time?
I try, but it just seems dangerous.
You need to have a very long flex.
But I get my iPod in there and I get grooving to the music.
You wear your iPod while on your motorbike? That's bad.
No, it's
That's not Nicole Richie bad, but it's bad.
You can hear cars, but it just somehow it's great. It also, I can have my phone kind of override it and come on into my thing so I can carry on a conversation.
You can have your iPod and your phone together on your motorcycle?
So if you're listening to your iPod and your phone rings, it supersedes it and you automatically can talk, and then when it's done, the music comes back up.
Wow!
I'm cutting edge.
Wow!
Right on the edge.
And you can do all of this?
I do, I really
I thought you were an actor. I had no idea you were so smart.
Right, no, not smart. No, and there's those who say that it's not smart. It's
No, it's probably not that smart. You go in for the dangerous stuff. Didn't you do skydiving and stuff as well?
I've skydived. I guess I'm a bit of a thrill seeker, but not like I don't think I'll skydive again. But I did.
How many times did you do it then?
Just once.
But
it was the greatest. It was one of the greatest experiences ever. I mean, for one solid minute, I screamed at the top of my lungs. Just screamed one long scream that was both equal parts joy and equal parts fear.
Yeah. I think I've been there, but not skydiving.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's something that's almost as much fun.
It's probably more
Where
fun.
did you go? Why did you end up skydiving then? Who took you? What was
It
that?
seemed like I'd wanted to do it for the longest time, and actually a mutual friend of ours, Gina Gershon, had played
I've
into
met her,
it.
yes.
Very, it's a very long story, but we had friends of ours had
Did
wanted.
Gina go skydiving?
Gina didn't go skydiving.
Because I'm going to say, how do you hold your drink and jump out the plane at the same time? It's a joke!
She could
She'll kill me for that, wouldn't you? Yeah.
No, she won't. She'll be happy to.
Yeah.
She could
It's so nice to see you.
And she'd have some, but the thing is, she'd be in like some great fur coat with heels.
Yeah. What did you wear when you were skydiving?
I don't remember, one of these suits. But you know what's the funniest thing about it is you go into, we did it in this place called Paris, California, which is just this in the middle of the desert. And they put you in a room before you go It's very Orwellian, with a television up on like a cheap metal stand and a bunch of chairs, although it was just my sister and I in this room, and a lawyer comes on the television and tells you if you die, get hurt, if anything happens, that this is your moment that you're agreeing to not sue whoever or ever. But it's a disembodied...
Yeah.
It's
wow.
really funny.
So you wouldn't do it again? What do you? So you just ride around on your motorcycle, listening to your iPod and your phone going off, and
Getting ready to go
Do you
skiing.
ski?
I just skied a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Going another week, in a week for a couple.
Do you
weeks.
ever do the snowboard? I like the snowboard.
I can't. I just know. But the thing is, I know my daughter's going to wait till I'm 50 and then demand that I learn how, and that's not a fun sport to learn how.
Well, snowboarding's all right. Yeah, you'll break your collarbone, but it's all right.
There you go.
Yeah, I've already broken mine, so I figure, just undo it before I go up. That'll be fine.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Do you do it regularly, or is that your thing?
I don't do it at all now. I sometimes do it at home on the carpet. Yeah. Pretending.
Right.
And then I do that big long scream thing,
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's
The neighbors
cathartic.
love it.
Yeah.
Scott, we gotta go. Rob Morrow, everybody. We'll be right back with Lucy Wallace.